Now we shall move to the importance of models of teaching. Why teaching models are important in teaching learning process? The teaching models are important because teaching model have the following advantages in teaching learning process. Number one, the different types of teaching models are used to achieve specific objectives of various subjects. Number two, teaching models are useful to develop social efficiency, personal abilities, cognitive abilities and behavioral aspects of the students. The third importance of models of teaching is the different teaching models help for effective and purposive teaching. Fourth one is teaching models provide great scope for research work to study the nature of teaching. Now, the next importance of models of teaching is teaching models are also useful to establish an empirical relationship between teaching and learning. Sixth one is with the help of models of teaching, a teacher can design course in an effective manner and create the desired learning environment. And the last advantage of models of teaching is models of teachings are the paradigm of hypothesis of teaching and may be helpful in formulating theories of teaching. So, these are the advantages of models of teaching. Now, we shall move to the classification of models of teaching. Models of teaching is not a new one in the history of education. Every teacher, while going to conduct his teaching activities in the classroom situation in a planned manner, is a model of teaching. In the ancient Vedic system of education, our ancient gurus used models of teaching which were based on listening and recitations. But these old models were not scientific. There exist a huge number of teaching models arising from variety of sources representing different frames of reference for educational goals and methods. Many attempts have been made to classify them in some specific categories. Bruce Joyce and Marshall have classified 22 models of teaching in following 4 broad families. First family is information processing model, second one is social interaction models, third one is personal development models, and fourth family, that is behavioral modification model. Let us discuss all these families in detail. The first family, that is information processing family. There are 6 models under information processing family. The first model is inductive thinking inquiry model introduced by Hilda Tauber. This model is designed primarily for the development of inductive mental processes and academic reasoning of theory building. The second model of this family is scientific inquiry introduced by Joseph Scobb. This model is designed to teach the research system of discipline, but also expected to have effect in other domains. The third model is inquiry training model introduced by Richard Suchman. This model is also designed primarily for the development of inductive mental processes and academic reasoning of theory building. Fourth model is memory model introduced by Jerry Lucas. This model is designed to develop memory power. Fifth one is concept attainment model introduced by Brunner. This model is designed primarily to develop inductive reasoning and also for concept development analysis. The last model of this family is cognitive growth introduced by Piaget. This model is also designed to increase general intellectual development, especially logical reasoning. Now, the second family of models of teaching is social interaction models. The models belonging to this family of social interaction model are concerned with the attainment of social goals belonging to the affective domain. The models belonging to this family give emphasis on the development of society. This family consists of 5 teaching models. The first model of this family is group investigation model, introduced by Herbert Thalen and John Dewey. This model is designed for social development through interpersonal and group activities. Second one is social inquiry model, introduced by Benjamin Cox and Byron. This model is designed for solving social problems through academic inquiry and logical resolving. The third model is role-playing model, introduced by Fanny Septel, designed for development of personal and social values. Fourth one is social simulation model, introduced by Serena Bucock, designed for attainment of experience in a social situation. The last model of social interaction family is jurisprudential inquiry model, introduced by Donald. This model is designed primarily to teach the jurisprudential frame of reference as a way of thinking about resolving social issues. Now, the third family of models of teaching is personal development teaching models. This family of models is also concerned with the realization of instructional goals belonging to the affective domain. The personal development models emphasize the processes by which individuals can establish a productive relationship with their environment and design their unique individuality for realizing the personal goal. There are 5 models belonging to this family. The models belonging to this family are illustrated in the following table. The number 1 model of this family is non-directed teaching model, introduced by Carl Roger. This model is designed for personal development in terms of self-understanding, self-discovery and self-concept. Second, awareness training model, introduced by William Scott. This model is designed for development of sensational consciousness and increasing one's self-awareness. Third one is classroom meeting model, introduced by William Glasser, designed for development of self-understanding and self-responsibility to oneself and one's social group. So, fourth one is synthetics model, introduced by William Gordon, designed for the development of personal creativity and creative problem solving. And fifth one is conceptual systems model, introduced by David Hunt, designed to increase personal complexity and flexibility. Now, we shall move to the last family of models of teaching, that is behavioral modification model. The models belonging to this family are related to the behavioral modification theories. Behavioral can be shaped by applying the principles of operant conditioning. There are 6 models belonging to this family. The first model is program instruction model, introduced by Skinner. This model is designed particularly for development of facts and concept of skills. Second model, that is managing behavior model, also introduced by Skinner. This model is also designed for development of social behavioral and skills. Third model of this family is relaxation model, introduced by Wolf. This model is designed for the development of personal goals, for example, reduction of stress anxiety. Now, the fourth one, anxiety reduction model introduced by Wolf. This model is also designed for development of expressing feelings in a social situation. Fifth one is simulation model introduced by Glasser. This model is designed for development of concept and decision making skills. And the last model, that is direct training model introduced by Gajanan. This model is designed for improvement in behavior and skills. So, we have discussed the following four broad family of models of teaching. They are information processing model, second one is social interaction model, fourth one is personal development models, and last we have seen behavioral modification models. And within these four family, we have seen 22 different models of teaching. In this session, we have discussed the most important innovative technique, models of teaching. Second, its characteristics. Also, we have discussed 6 fundamental elements of models of teaching and why the model of teaching importance in teaching learning process, and in the last we have discussed classification of models of teaching. Thank you very much.